text, where we're able to change to any type of text font we like or prefer. And if something is actually missing here, then just head over to the Add Adobe Fonts to choose between almost an unlimited amount of different type of fonts for your needs. Filter to show font from Adobe, or you can just show favorites at the very top. Then either just choose one, or you can scroll out here to go through them and see the look of each of them in the composition at the same time. Pick a font style of your preference. Offer adjustable font size. You can set the leading, as when two layers of text kind of exist, to manipulate the distance between them, if you will. Then mark somewhere between two characters to set the kerning between them as this type of metrics value. Set tracking for the whole layer or just a part of the text, spreading out the distance between the characters or the letters. Change the fill color to anything we like, either by just pressing directly on the color box or using the color picker if you prefer that option. Same with stroke, which we apply by ticking the box. Adjust the sizing a bit, which is measured in pixels. And by zooming in a bit, we're just revealing the difference better, changing from line join meter to join round to join bevel. Having the stroke over fill, but if you prefer, you can also do the fill over stroke and the same adjustment, but for all of them. And just a little bit more evident or easy to see when their actual letters are, or the lines of the letters are kind of crossing each other. Moreover, there are properties for manipulating the vertical scale or the horizontally one as well. Use baseline shift to move selected text up or down relative to the baseline, and it can be useful for fine-tuning text positions like aligning fractions, for example. Next, we got this little interesting icon called zoom, I think, and it's reducing the space around one or several characters by a set of percentage without actually altering or changing the character itself. So let's create a new text layer here and name it text. Mark half text, and with the two large T icons, changing all caps and small caps with a 1 to the right of it. You can use the left superscript to raise characters and the right superscript to lower them. And whenever the so-called ligatures are turned on in After Effects, as in the chosen or specific letter pairs merge into a single glyph. Glyph meaning a type of symbol or a purposeful mark based on that actual font design. And anytime you want to see what type of ligatures are actually available, you can always refer back to the documentation of that ligature or a character palette. Similar applies whenever we're working with and typing using Hindi digits. Just mark this box over here. And by going up and smashing that line sandwich icon again in the very right corner, it opens up the possibility to add some extra Faux bold or italic to the text. And for the standard vertical Roman alignment to function, we need a vertical text, as changing the way of typing in this type of way instead. If you need some part of the text horizontal, in a vertical text, the Japanese style, don't know about this pronunciation, but Tate Chu Yoko options let you do just that. All the middle options outside use icons, but with the Use Smart quote turned on, it gives us these rounded quotation marks. And if we were to turning it off, they become straight instead. Slightly difference. Show font names in English if you happen to use the CGK text as in Chinese, Japanese or Korean. Now, whenever we're using the text box and normally a word way too long for the text box will break and continue on a new line underneath. However though, if you're marking the no break, it will prevent words from splitting to a new line and instead continue horizontally on that same line. Could be useful perhaps whenever you are writing long dates or long words and you want to keep them together and not separated. Then this is a nice one. While the reset character will bring back the text or characters to default.